Hi everyone, welcome to E-Content Development Center, Majlis Arts and Science College, Puramannur. I am Femina, Assistant Professor, Department of English. Today we are here to learn about human language, nature, definition and characteristics. Language is God's special gift to mankind. It's an integral part of human life. Without language, human civilization as we know it today would have remained an impossibility. It is present everywhere in our thoughts and dreams, prayers and meditations, sanskars and rituals. Besides being a storehouse of knowledge and chief means of communication, it's also an instrument of thinking as well as a source of delight. Without language, human civilization is an impossibility. Without language, human would have remained a dumb animal. It is the use of language which make a life better or sweet. Language is also a maker or unmaker of human relation. Quite early in our life, we start imbibing the language of the community in which we grow up. The language acquisition takes place automatically without even aware of the complexity of its nature or structure. Language is very complex human phenomenon. It is like we trying to define the term life. Everybody knows what life is, but one cannot present a satisfactory definition of life. In order to understand a term like life, one has to talk of the properties or characteristics of living being. Similarly, the term language also can be understood better in terms of its properties or characteristics. Some linguists, however, have been trying to define language in their own ways, even though all those definitions are far from satisfactory. In a nutshell, language is an organized noise used in actual social situations. Let's examine some of these definitions. According to Aristotle, speech is the representation of the experience of mind. Then another definition, language may be defined as the expression of thoughts by means of speech sounds. It's a definition given by Henry Sweet. Then another one, language is purely human and non-instinctive method of communicating ideas, emotions and desire by means of a system of voluntary produced symbols. Its definition given by Edward Sapir. Now let's examine one more definition. Language is a system of conventional signals used for communication by a whole community. It's a definition given by A.C. Jimson. Anthropologists regard language as a form of cultural behavior. Sociolinguists as a form of interaction between members of the social groups. Students of literature as an artistic medium. Philosopher as a means of interpreting human experience. Language teacher as a set of skills. Language is such a complex phenomenon that to define it in terms of a single level as knowledge, behavior, skill, an object or an event cannot solve the problem of its definition. None of the above definitions are perfect. Each of them just hints certain characteristics of language. Hence, instead of trying to define a language, it would be worthwhile to consider the major characteristics of language. Let's have a look. Language is the most powerful, convenient and permanent forms and means of communication. It is the best way of self-expression. It is the unique capacity of human species. It is through language humans express their thought, emotions, feelings and desires. It is a storehouse of knowledge. It is through language humans transmit their message, knowledge and experience from one person to another, from one generation to another. Most of the activities of the world are carried on through or by it. It is through language that humans interact. Characteristics of language. It is a chief means of human communication. Language is most powerful, convenient and permanent forms and means of communication. It is the unique capacity of human species. It is through language humans express their thought, emotions, feelings, and desires. It is the best way of self-expression. It is through it they store knowledge, transmit knowledge and experience from one person to another, from one generation to another. Most of the activities of the world are carried on through or by it. It is through language that humans interact. The next characteristic is arbitrary. The relationship between content system and expression system is arbitrary. There is no logical relationship between a word and what it stands for. It should be noted that had language not been arbitrary, there would have been only one language in the world. There are words in languages which do have relation with the words or meaning it stands for. Onomatopoeia is a term used to indicate such words which imitate their sounds. Such words are very few in language. The next characteristic is language is a system of system. Every language is a system of system. All language have the system of phonological system and grammatical system, and within the system there are several subsystems. Language is a systematic composition or arrangement of linguistic unit which correlate words and meaning. Each language can be described as a special system suitable for conveying message within its own framework, which have a very little physical relation with the meaning or act which it involves. It's like a hierarchy. We have a system of phonology, morphology, syntax, etc., and each have several subsystems within it. Next characteristics is creativity or productivity. Every language has a limited number of speech sounds. Total number of words in a language also can be listed, but the sentences in a language is infinite. The structural element of human language can be combined to produce new utterances which neither the speakers nor the hearers may have ever heard or made before. Language change according to the needs of the society. Creativity as a linguistic term means that any human can construct or utter new sentences in his language which have ever been made before. New items of vocabulary also can be included. Hence, it's an open-ended system. Next characteristics is language is not genetically transmitted. Language is the outcome of evolution and convention, and each generation transmits this convention onto the next. Like all other human institutions, language also can change and die, grow and develop. Language is non-instinctive and culturally transmitted. Animals inherit their system of communication by heredity, but humans do not. The next characteristics is human language is structure dependent. Every language is structure dependent. The message conveyed by a sentence depends on the way it is presented. Same words arranged in different ways convey different message. So it is a properties of human language. No species other than human has been endowed with language. Animal cannot inherit human language because of its complex structure and their physical inadequacies. Next characteristics is language is symbolic. Language is a system of symbol, primarily of vocal symbols. It can be represented using graphic symbol also. Symbolism is a necessary consequence of arbitrariness, which we have discussed earlier. Symbol stands for something else. Language is a system of arbitrary vocal symbols. For concepts, objects, ideas, we have sounds and words as a symbol. Next characteristics is language is a form of social behavior. Language is largely a set of social conventions. Different social groups separated in geographical and cultural barriers have different linguistic conventions. Language is the result of social interaction. It's a social phenomenon. If a language is not used in any society, it dies out. Next characteristics of language is a set of habit formation. Acquisition of language is also like acquisition of other habit, but it is not purely a habit formation. A large amount of mental activity is also involved. It is a creative habit formation process. Language is the outcome of convention and evolution. The next characteristics is language is subject to change. Language change according to the needs of the society. Old English is different from modern English. It changes due course of time. New items of vocabularies are also added into it. So it is an open-ended system. The next characteristics is language is modifiable. You know that language change according to the needs of the society. Old English is different from modern English. Language is thus open-ended, modifiable and extendable. The linguistic change takes place over a long period of time. Today is an inseparable part of human society. It is through language human came out of Stone Age and developed in art, science, technology in a big way. And that brings the end of my presentation. Hope it's clear. Thank you.